welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and we're here today again with another episode of The Final Pour. This is a third part in a three-part series where Mr. Randy does a full review of a whiskey, libation, what have you. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in, have a seat, enjoy yourselves. For all my returning viewers, you know how we do. Come on in, let's get the show on the road, shall we? So, what is part one? Part one is called Off the Rip. I get the bottle home, crack it open, have the first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what really counts. You, me, and what's in the glass. Part two is going to be when we get halfway down the bottle. We're going to do the full review. I'm going to give the whiskey in the bottle enough time and space to open up, see if the characteristics change. For better, for worse, it is what it is. I scrounge the internet. I pull out the lines, the nets, and I drug through the internet for you because that's what counts. And I bring you as much information as I can and try my best to present it to you in a timely matter of 10 minutes or less because, let's face it, at the 10-minute mark, people start... Yeah, but like I said, so now here we are at part three, final pour. We get all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to have that final pour. So let's go ahead and get that pour on. Still got a pretty good, decent cork pop after all this time. Yeah, just pour it in there. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So there it is. The final pour, not too bad if I say so myself. Mr. Randy finds it very difficult to stop, especially with certain bottles that are really good. I've been through a lot of really bad ones, and those are very easy to stop. The good ones, they get kind of difficult sometimes. I might not make a full pour, but sometimes you nail it. Okay, so, sorry. So this is a Talisker 10. I'll give you a quick rundown. It is a 45.8%. It is an Scotch whiskey from Isle of Skye. It is a Diageo product, Talisker single malt. I've had the Talisker Storm. I prefer the Talisker Storm over the 10, but here we are, the final pour of the 10-year age-stated, color-added. Unfortunately, could not figure out whether if it was chill-filtered or not. If you know, let me know in the comments and where you found that information. So, it still has a pretty good nose. I think it's a little bit muted, maybe turned down a notch or two, but it's still got that sweet, peaty, smoky, like sweet, almost like a odd off caramel smell to it. Very nice, like that salty, peaty, briny, off caramel coloring sweetness to it. On the palate, I'm gonna say, put that down for just a second. I need to dry my hand off. I think there's a hole in my lip. So, viscosity-wise, sometimes this glass, I think I still got a little bit of, sometimes this glass gives you some legs, sometimes it sheets. Sometimes you got legs up front, sheets in the back. Palate's pretty good. It's still got a little bit of strength on that like backside where you start going into the aftertaste. So I'm guessing going to say, after this thing's been open a few weeks and you've been drinking at it, if it lasts this long for you or for anyone else, I would have to say that at least we know that at this length of time, this whiskey still kind of holds up. I'm not the type of person that's going to buy enough bottles where there's going to be half bottles sitting on the shelf for months, if not a year or so. They're there to drink. I know they look good on the shelves, but we're here to drink it. Just like Mad Mick says, we're not here to look at it. We're here to drink it. So let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, I still got a good finish. Ooh. Oh, I took that breath in. Just lit it up like a Christmas tree. Okay, so intensity starts off pretty high, but quickly jumps down a few notches. Everything sort of calms down a little bit. Now we're a little sweet, but like a dull sweet. It's like an old musky dullness to it. Can't explain that one yet. Not bad, but it's like now the heat's starting to build up in the back. I think the finish, although it's still got some intensity, it's only in the beginning. But as it goes a few seconds, it quickly turns the volume down. Not bad. I still get a little bit of on the cheeks and the gums, jowls. Not a whole lot of action now on the tongue. After that initial burst right up front with the tingling in the tongue, the tip of the tongue, there's not much else action going on the tongue. I still got some tingly numbness in the gums. Now the cheeks are pretty much went completely numb. Tongue's okay, tongue's fine. The little bit of heat still kind of resonating in the back, top of the esophagus. It's not bad of a finish, even after all this time. It's still pretty good. I'd say probably the one part that's definitely hung in there the best is going to be the nose. The nose doesn't really go away. It just turns down a notch, and it's still there. The palate, it's like the finish. The palate and the finish are pretty much the same. They come on strong and then quickly dissipate and then sort of like go down to a low level and hang out for a little bit, and then they sneak away. So again, I guess I'm going to have to say that I really do prefer the Storm over the 10-year. And I really am thinking about getting the Sky next. But what's your preference? Have you tried the Talisker line? Which one would you say was the best out of the 10 and the Storm? And what one would you suggest that Mr. Randy try next in the line of Talisker? Well, as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. You have a good one.